Hi, hello. Welcome back to our channel Max Ninjas. This is Femi Bijoy. We were discussing the chapter squares and square root. Do you remember the definition of a square? Square means it's a number and that can be expressed as a product of a number with itself. The same number is multiplied with the same number. And one more name was there. Do you remember the name? Square numbers or perfect square. And we discussed one more property. The property was saying that every square number ends with the numbers 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. But the numbers ending with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 may or may not be square numbers. One side is true, but the reverse part, sometimes it may be true, sometimes it may be false. Property number 2 says that if a number ends with 1 or 9 in its unit place, if a number ends with 1 or 9 in its unit place, then its square will end with 1 in its unit place. What does it mean? See, if you are selecting a number and it is ending with 1 or 9 in its unit place. See, first I am selecting the number 1 itself. What is its square? 1. Then I am selecting the number 9 because the last digit of this number is 9. So what will be its square? 81. Then 11. 1, 21 is the square. Then 19 is the next number. Last digit of this number is 9 and its square is 361. Then one more number I am selecting, that is 21. What is the last digit of this number? 1. And its square is 441. If you are continuing like this, that means the last digit should be 1 or 9. Then its square will end with, see, what are the ending numbers of these squares? Always you can see that the ending number is 1. That is this rule. The next property is if a number ends with 2 or 8 in its unit place, then its square will end with 4 in its unit place. So I am going to select some numbers that is end with 2 and 8. First number is 2 itself. Then next number is 8. Then 12. Then 18. Then 22 and 28. I am going to find the squares and I will check that is it true or not. See, I have wrote the squares of 2, 8, 12, 18, 22 and 28. What are the answers? 4, 64, 144, 324, 484 and 784. The rule says that the square number ends with 4. See, these are the numbers lying in its unit place of square numbers and it is 4. Then one more property, if a number ends with 3 or 7 in its unit place, then its square should end with 9 in its unit place. So we can take some more examples. If what is the number ending with 3? 3, 7, then 13, 17, then 23. So I am going to find the squares of these numbers. See, the squares of 3, 7, 13, 17 and 23. 9, 49, 169, 289 and 529. So what is the speciality of these square numbers? All the numbers are ending with 9. Then one more property, if a number ends with 4 or 6 in its unit place, 4 or 6 in its unit place, then the square should always end with 6 in its unit place. You just check in as a homework, okay? Just to by heart these properties, I have a trick. See, it's not easy to by heart all these things. So, I am going to write down the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 and 9. What was the rule? If a number ends with 1 or 9 in its unit place, then its square should end with, you remember, 1 in its unit place. 1 and 9. What was the rule? If a number ends with 1 or 9 in its unit place, then its square should end with, you remember, 1 in its unit place. Then, if a number ending with 2 or 8 in its unit place, that is like this. Then its square should end with 4 in its unit place. Then, if a number is ending with 3 or 6 in its unit place, then its square should end with 9 in its unit place. Then if a number is ending with 4 or 6 in its unit place, then its square should end with 6 in its unit place. Then in these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one number is remaining, that is 5. The rule is, if a number ending with 5 in its unit place, then its square should also end with 5 itself. 9 nines are 81. So its square should end with 1. 8 eights are 64. So ending with 4. 7 sevens are 49. So square ending with 9. 6 six are 36. Ending with 6. 5 fives are 25. So ending with 5. Next question is, if a number contains 3 zeros at the end, then how many zeros at the end of its square? So I am going to select a number which contains 3 zeros at the end. That is, I am selecting 1000. 1000 is a number which contains 3 zeros at the end. What is its square? Square is 1000 into 1000, isn't it? So I am going to write down. So this is the answer, and this answer contains how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So answer is 6. Okay, and I am asking, if a number contains 1 zero at the end, that is, the number is 10, then how many zeros will be there in its square? That is 100, and number of zeros 2. If a number contains 2 zeros at the end, then its square contains number of zeros. Just count. 4. If a number contains 3 zeros at the end, we found the result. How many zeros are there? 6 zeros. Number of zeros equal to 6. If a number contains 4 zeros at the end, then how many numbers will be in its square? 8. Number of zeros equal to 8. If the number of zeros 1, then it is 2. 2 zeros are there, then it is 4. 3 zeros, 6. If there are 4 zeros, then 8. That means if there are n zeros at the end of a number, then you will get 2n zeros in its square number. If you are getting a big number, then this rule will help you to find out how many zeros are there in its square. Okay. Before explaining next property, I have wrote some numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 10, then 11 up to 20, and I have wrote the squares of each numbers. So I am saying that this number is odd and its square is odd. This number is even and its square is even. This number is odd and its square is odd. This number is even, square is also even. Next number is odd, square is odd. If you are checking any number, see, if I am selecting the number 15, what is this number? It's an odd number. 225 is its square and it is also odd. That means the property says that square of an even number is even, square of an odd number is odd. It's very easy to by heart. The square of an odd number is odd and square of an even number is, what is the answer? Square of an even number. Even number is even. So we have studied many properties here. See, by heart this picture, then it is very easy for you to understand the property. Okay. We have studied one more property. If a number ends with n number of zeros, then its square will contain 2n number of zeros. And we have studied one more property. The square of an odd number is always odd and the square of an even number is always even. Okay. I hope you are thorough with these properties. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe and support me. Signing off, Femi Bijoy from Maths Ninjas.